Hello and welcome to Super Rugby Predictions brought to you by DrivingMaul. Hi, I'm Paul, the guy behind DrivingMaul, a podcast, website, YouTube channel and Twitter account, bringing you the best in rugby predictions and opinion. And it's round 7 of the Super Rugby. Kicks off with, first off, round 6. I got 6 out of 6. Well chuffed with that. The first time I've got them all right since round 1 when there were only 2 games. I got 2 out of 2. So, yep, a good round last round, getting all 6 predictions right. Heading into round 7, we kick off with the Chiefs hosting the Highlanders. Now, the Chiefs are the only side to have beaten a New Zealand side at home. So the Blues are the only side that have lost at home. All the other New Zealand clashes have gone to the home team. Now, sure, the Chiefs have a whole bunch of players injured, but the Highlanders are coming off that loss against the Hurricanes last weekend. And sure, it only came down to some wonder tries by their 2 wingers that won it for the Canes. The Highlanders could easily have won that game. And I think this one will be a close affair as well. So I'm backing the Chiefs to win this one by 5, though. The home advantage has been so key in this competition. Next up, we head over to Australia, where the Rebels host the Hurricanes. The Rebels with the most points in this competition, with 20 points so far. Just that one loss away to the Waratahs. One of the few teams who won away when they beat the Sunwolves. But obviously the Sunwolves have lost all their games this season. They host the Hurricanes, who after that blip against the Bulls in the opening game have won the last 3 games on the trot, including against the Crusaders and the Highlanders, 2 teams who were flying high coming into games against them. So they only lost that 1 game, as I say, on the road over in South Africa. I think actually against the Rebels, they're going to win this one as well. I'm backing the Hurricanes by 5. The Rebels are looking good, are looking at one of the strongest sides in the Australian Conference, but this is against New Zealand opposition. Remember, they didn't beat any, or maybe they only got 1 win against New Zealand opposition last year. On into Saturday, and the Bulls host the Sharks. And again, the Bulls may have only won 1 game so far, but let's be honest, they have been away from home and they've also been facing New Zealand opposition. So they've had, obviously, they get the toughest draws of all. The Sharks really having a bit of a poor season. They were the team we thought were going to challenge the Lions, but it doesn't look that way. Having lost their 2 games on tour already and only have that 1 win at home so far. So you've got to back the Bulls to win this one by 10 and say home advantage is a big thing in this. And the Sharks, 3 weeks into a tour, they're going to be tired by now. The Saturday evening game in Australia is the Brumbies versus the Waratahs, one of the most intriguing games of the round. The Waratahs obviously turned over the Rebels last time out using that kick with Flower underneath it. But that really worked because Dame Hell Petty got himself concussed and was off the pitch injured. I can't see the Brumbies having someone like Hodge at the back there. Personally, I think they'll have someone a lot more safe under the high ball. So with Pocock also coming back, we don't know if he'll play the full game or if he'll play off the bench, but still he'll be a galvanising effort for them. And I'm backing the Brumbies to win this one by 3. I say home advantage has been a massive factor in this competition. Then the Saturday game, or Sunday in the early hours for New Zealand. But the Saturday game in South Africa is the Bulls hosting the Stormers. 2 sides that have had poor runs, but let's be honest, the Stormers lost all 3 of those games on tour. The Bulls lost at home to the Lions, followed by 3 losses on tour. So yes, tours have had a big impact on these 2 teams, but they've got those out of the way now. It's downhill from here on in. It gets easier for them. And I think the Bulls at altitude, at home against the Stormers will have too much for them, and I'm backing the Bulls by 3. Now, these points are just won by 3. A bounce of ball could change it, obviously. So I think this is going to be a tight one, but I think home advantage will win that one. Final game Sunday in South Africa, or midnight Sunday night, so it's Monday in New Zealand. The Lions host the Crusaders. Now, the Lions coming off the back of 3 poor performances, losing to the Blues, beating the Sunwolves only by 2 points at home, and then losing to Jaguares as well. So they've had to travel back from Argentina, whilst the Crusaders have travelled over from New Zealand. So both sides will have travelled, although it's not like that's a big advantage for the Lions. Obviously, altitude will help them, and the Crusaders are missing Richie Mo'unga. But still, I'm going to back the Crusaders by 3 in this one. Always up for a good old rugby chat. So do put comments down below. Hi, Brent and Prack for joining me. So Bulls should win, says Prack. Yep, I agree on that one. Will the Lions bounce back? I think we'll see a better performance from them, but I'm still backing the Crusaders to win that one by 3. As Brett points out, the Bulls have lost both their locks and Loeb and RG out apparently. So even so, home advantage, let's say, has been the big factor this season. So hence, I'm going to back the Bulls in that one. So for those of you watching the recording, yes, I'm only doing these shows live. If you subscribe and hit the old bell next to it, you'll get a notification when I go live with these videos. It's a bit ad hoc, not like my longer videos, which are at 8 p.m. So anyway, I've always up for good rugby chat. Please put comments down below, or catch me at DrivingMaul on Twitter. The old thumbs up or likes and all that kind of stuff, all much appreciated. And do enjoy whatever rugby you are watching.